Hello, 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 everyone. It's been 10,000 years. Um,
I'll have you know, in Pokemon, it's 3,000 years.
Also what I was
Post the
thinking.
Floette gif.
Or 84 years, give or take a few.
it's been
It's gonna give you such a in the neck.
it's been a rather long time. We are finally back with Gundam Spurs.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
There it is.
It's the sound of us running you over with a train. Thank you. You're welcome.
Almost spit on my coffee.
Oh gosh, I suddenly got nervous. I am
Don't worry.
your DM Heartless, the patch of darkness. How about we just all reintroduce ourselves because it's been so long.
It's been so long and got so far.
It's been 1 week since
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. We're
I was
super
about to
good
start
at
singing the
this.
FNAF song.
Yes, we are.
Exactly! That's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember any of the words.
It's been so long since last I've seen my son.
The song.
Also,
the
this
song.
monster, the man's box.
We are so happy to be here and to be back together, okay? We're bringing the band back together, just like Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. It's not Zombie Island. It is Zombie Island I'm thinking of, with the cat girls.
Yes.
Okay.
There'll be cat girls. There'll be zombies. There'll be all kinds of wonderful things. You just stick around and watch.
There's gonna be
might also
really
be
bad
islands.
accents.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
There's gonna be bugs.
Oh,
Bugs.
so many bugs.
So many bugs.
Okay. Let's do this.
Yes.
It's me, AudioVizual. I am occasionally a Sableye, but today, I am going to be Gwyn! I am Gwyn! I am Gwyn! I am Gwyn! I am Gwyn! Yeah.
My first thought was, but if you're Gwyn and I'm Dubhán, then who's driving the train?
But who are you?
I got check. Hang on. This says, I'm on the wrong page. Hello. I am Altaria, and I play Dubhán. And I had more, but I got distracted. And Toaster's here.
Hi, Toaster.
He's coming.
Okay. So anyway, I am among the Gently Mad. You can call me Gently or Mad or Gently Mad. Either one is fine. And today I am going to be playing Maestro, who is a refined Southern gentleman. And I've been practicing his voice.
Hell yeah.
It's the exact same voice I've been using, but I've been practicing. See, that's the difference.
We got it locked down. I'm ready.
Gotta lock in.
That's right. Anyway, take it away.
Right, I'm up. Hi everyone. My name is Cryptid, and I am going to be playing Revelry. Also, Southern gentleman, probably less refined. He is a cowboy at heart, and if he has a heart, because he is technically made out of clockwork. So, I am here and I am ready.
Woo!
Woo! Hey guys, it's me. I'm playing Zyzie, which is short for Zyster.
Which is
Ivan Zyster.
which is short for worm.
Yes,
Worm.
I'm the least refined person in the party. on account of the bugs.
On account of the bugs.
On account of all of the bugs.
Yes. The one and only Bugmaster.
Yes.
Alrighty. That is our party. So, last time, you guys started on your journey. I'm gonna do a like 2 sessions ago recap because like the last session was
You're
just
fine.
combat.
There
Last
we go.
time.
All right. 80s
Two-
montage music. Go.
Yeah. Not exactly 80s montage, but there's music. I was gonna say something. Where was I? Oh yes, last time you guys started on your journey across the Ceranos on your way to Rattlesnake Canyon. You were headed towards Eliaswood, and about a day or two outside of Phoenix, you guys encountered some bandits who appeared to have been smuggling in Owlbear, of all things. You guys did battle, managed to calm the Owlbear for now, captured one of the guys, killed the bandit captain, and the last bandit fled off into the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Like bleeding to death.
Yes. or
Possibly.
something.
Possibly.
We don't care.
Definitely
We don't
fine.
care
We're
about
gonna see-
him.
We're gonna see him again. I'm calling it now.
Probably.
So we pick up right at the end there, after you guys have had a little bit of time to maybe think about what you're going to do with the owlbear, who you cannot take with you, and the unconscious guy who's currently being, wrapped by a snake.
Lovingly embraced.
Lovingly embraced. So lovingly.
Lovingly. Exactly. So lovingly.
Aforementioned snake is under Zyzie's control.
Mm-hmm.
Lisfin is letting you guys deal with this problem because
Thanks,
he
Lisbon.
doesn't really have an idea of what
Save
to
me,
do about
Pokemon
this.
Rangers. Save me.
Loopies.
Oh,
So,
snake is now bugs. Okay.
what are you guys doing?
We had a prisoner, right? Did we manage to take one of them prisoner? I forget.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
awesome.
have one of
He
Lovingly
them.
is
embraced.
unconscious, though.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys.
Are you unconscious?
He's gonna.
All right.
He's probably going to be unconscious until after you figure out what to do with the owlbear.
Ah, okay.
That's convenient.
All right.
Well, so
I
the
mean,
I'm
if
not
we
gonna
need
lie,
to-
that's terrible news for his brain.
priority. Yeah.
The priority is an owlbear. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I think we should let it out into the countryside.
Do we think that it will? I also agree with setting it free, but do we think that it will, can it survive out here in the desert? Is it good here?
No. It'll melt
My-
to death.
Maestro is like scratching the side of his face, and then he's like, "Well, nothing for it," and he starts loading his gun.
Oh, hold up. Maybe we.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it in terms of this creature probably cannot survive in the desert. So if you think about it, it would be more of a mercy. And besides which, I've heard owlbear steaks are mighty tasty.
Oh my.
Are you gonna? Oh, I don't think I'd have any experience with that part, but. Let's see. Can we know anything about owlbears? Also thinking about Bernard.
I mean, if you think about it,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
free food, and there's no telling when we would be able to gather emergency supplies of food if. it
Wait, are
should
y'all
happen
running out of?
that way.
Are y'all running out of food?
We're
Well, I mean,
How are
not
y'all on
now.
emergency supplies?
This is not Dubhán because I'm trying to desperately think of what he would even contribute in this. But we're only a day out of Phaonix, guys. We left like yesterday.
I feel like
we're
an
like,
owlbear
we
could
gotta be
feed
sure.
a whole town.
Do we need a whole I don't have any experience with the food sound thing, so I'm just gonna leave this up to y'all.
Me neither.
Meister's just standing there, concoct, waiting patiently.
God! What a fucking way to start!
Can we roll
Look,
anything
I
to
gotta-
see?
I
Like, is there any way
look.
this owlbear is going to survive in the wild?
You
I'm
can
gonna
roll
explain- I'm gonna
nature
explain it.
to determine if the owlbear, if this kind of owlbear would be able to survive in the Serenos.
What do we need to roll?
Nature.
Sorry.
We said last time that it's from the forest. I don't remember who all rolled for that though.
It's from
Me.
Just
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was kind of
First
obvious
nature.
considering the poor thing was starting to pant pretty heavily.
Oh.
I do
Sorry,
recall you
here.
did give it water, so it
Yes.
doesn't seem to be as bad off right now. Oh no.
Yes, succeed.
Hold on a sec. Oh, what's
Cannot believe this.
Stands up and gets my normal dice.
Now I will say, gently mad. The player is all for keeping the owlbear, but unfortunately,
No, this is great. This is fucking
Maestro-
This is
hilarious.
amazing.
Maestro,
This is
his
wonderful.
character is practical to a fault.
I love it. It's incredible.
Anyone know where Aubrey is, by the way? Is Aubrey dead? Is Aubrey
Um,
not here? Is Aubrey not here?
Let me invite Avray.
Yeah.
Where the
what's
fuck
going-
did Aubrey go?
Ooh, hold on a second.
It's a good
Vanished.
question.
What about the other folks in our caravan? How's
Oh,
Oh,
they are
they're-
washing their hands of this scenario,
Yeah.
by the way.
They're
Just
really
getting
not
either
Um,
way.
Lisbon
They're just standing around
has walked
listening.
back. Lisbon has walked back to the carts, and they're currently checking up on them and completely ignoring whatever it is you guys are doing.
They're
We can
100%
kill
washing their
'em.
hands of this.
We can let them
They're
go.
pretending so hard
They see nothing.
that they see nothing.
Yeah.
Are we
There will be
headed
more
towards,
mercy.
out of character, are we
Yes.
headed towards where there is mountain, where there would be these native guys?
No. The native territory is either on the other side of where we came from or on the other side of the mountains far in the distance from where we're going. In the
Why
bottom.
the okay? Out of
I wanna know
character.
where they
Why
got
the yeah? How
Where
the
did they
fuck
get
did you get this guy over the mountain
They
without being
probably
mauled?
They probably went from, because there's a swamp there. Toaster, give me the mouse. They probably went from either Noratown and hooked around Phaonix, because if we're a day out from Phaonix, that's probably a couple days, a week tops from Noratown, and that's probably more of the right environment. Or they hooked it through the mountains and
Bullcrap.
came from further north. But it's probably from that side. So it's one of those where it's like, if we let this owlbear go, and then when we're back coming towards the archive, with our luck, it'll Sisyphus bandits us, and it'll pop up again, and we'll take it
Mhm.
home on the way home, if it makes it
Oh,
that
yes.
long, you know?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
that's... Or it'll just wander its way back and terrorize the people of Phaonix.
Yes.
And die.
Well, the
Yes.
gunsmiths are there.
With die a horrible death, or try to maul us
Mhm.
because we talked about killing it, and it probably understands
True.
that in some way. But
Heart, a DM question for you.
Yes.
would the Dust Devils, how much experience would they have with the gunsmith's usual approach to stuff? Like if an owlbear walked into Phoenix, because they're there defending the museum right now. If an owlbear walked into Phoenix, what, in our experience, what would the gunsmith probably do? Would it be a death, or would it be Allah has a new friend?
Well,
I really should
I'll
have taken
admit,
them.
if it's Allah first, Allah would have a new friend, wouldn't it, Soto?
Yeah. Soto Conference.
Depends on how destructive the owlbear might be. I
Yeah.
will warn you on that.
It might be that the owlbear might be taken out.
My other thing is, like, what's gonna stop the owlbear from just following us?
The desert.
I mean, yes, but we're not exactly fat. My brain's like, what if we just let it go and then we turn around later and motherfucker just following us?
Stalking us because he's hungry. Because, animal.
That's how polar bears work, okay?
Here's the thing, though. If it follows us, we have food to feed it with, and we can become its best.
Terrible idea, but yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And then when we're done with Rattlesnake Canyon and that stuff, we could bring it home. We could consider.
So, I'm going to... Hold on. So, Zyzie got a 14. Cryptid, you got a 16?
I did.
Okay. Both of you would know that in the Serenos, this kind of owlbear would not last for without like constant like water.
Well,
So without constant water for it, it would start to overheat in a couple of hours, especially considering right now it's daytime. Which is, of course, when the Serenos is the hottest.
It's left click drag
Sure.
to move the map. We're good. Sorry.
Circle of life.
Maestro walks over to the nearest merchant and nudges them and says, "So, about how much does an owlbear gallbladder go for in the medicine department?"
Well, hold on, let me double check who I'm thinking of on the posters. Yeah, this is Elnari. Elnari just kind of like looks at you and goes, I don't know, I'm not really into doing medicine, but I think you could probably get like a 20 silver for it, maybe.
Interesting. And he makes a little note in his little leather journal. Just keeping that in mind, thank you. And he gives him a big smile.
Yeah. Great.
Oh my
And he
God.
turns back away and continues checking his card.
Goodness. We're insane.
Yeah.
Zyzie says, yeah, this thing is not surviving.
How far
I
away
look
from
back
the
at
Hookton
Maestro.
River?
The Hookton River is dry at this time.
Shit. Okay.
This owlbear is fucked, okay?
Yeah.
Look,
We just need to
I
put it
wanna
out of
make
its
sure we-
misery.
I just wanted to make sure we cover all of our bases before we go and
Before we go nuclear.
finalize it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should put it to a vote.
Before we lock
That
in
way
our
we're all in
answer.
agreement. Before we lock in our
agree.
answer about the fate of this owlbear.
Yes. Maestro nods. I agree.
As the poor thing is huddled under Gwyn's coat, just making
God.
No.
I'm like, I do need to give you some context here.
Hearts
We have
making noises.
Gwyn with a bowl of water under the coat with the owlbear and like, here, have a drink. It's like, okay, you don't have a bowl of water. Well, alright.
Okay. So in character, everyone is going to vote yes or no on killing the owlbear because this is a democracy.
That's right.
Okay.
We're here.
Everyone in favor of killing the owlbear and presumably dressing the body.
Do we... Hi. How long would it take to dress?
I was gonna fucking say,
Oh.
yeah.
How long is it gonna be to process
My.
an entire owlbear's worth of meat and feathers and guts? Because we can't
Back
just
to
leave it.
this?
Huh?
We came back to this?
Yes.
This is where we start?
This is where we start.
We're
Are
putting
we
it
killing
together now.
and butchering an owlbear?
Or leaving it to die a miserable, horrible death in the desert. It's the
I'm
circle
not...
of life.
Revelry's full circle of life, full for taking it out of its misery. Cryptid's not. Cryptid has a line of between me being cuddled under Gwyn's coat with a bottle of water, and I was like, no, can't do it. Can't do it. No. Heard the noises, and I was like, can't do it.
Yes.
Oh. It's terrible. Okay. Alright.
Zizie's also in favor of killing it because it's not going to survive for long. And it would be a miserable death.
Maestro
Okay.
nods. Maestro also votes yes to kill it. Just nods.
I vote in favor so we can guide it peacefully rather than let it suffer.
I'm checking some things real quick. I'm so sorry.
Gwyn, like, pulling his head out of his coat, like, what are we talking about? I am Gwyn?
Oh.
Because here's
what's Dwayne weighing in on this? Yes.
Dubhán is. I'm currently
Dubhán,
looking
sorry.
through Dubhán's spell.
Dubhán.
You're good.
I keep wanting to call him Dwayne.
You know, he's well, because Dubhán has sending, and I'm trying to remember how spells work, and I was like, can we just like call Bernard real quick and be like, hi bestie, I know we saw you yesterday, but you know us, and we're incapable of not getting ourselves into trouble. Anyway, can you have somebody come pick up this owlbear for us? Pretty please. You know, like
Please.
Mom, pick me
Please.
up. Pick me up. Mom.
I'm scared. They're
We're
talking
gonna
about killing and dressing an owlbear out here.
We're gonna slap a stamp on this thing's head.
I
and
don't
send
think
it
I have
express.
a big enough coat for this owlbear.
I'd offer, but I think honestly, I'm fully metal and I'm probably really hot in the sun right now. I don't think I'd help any.
Yeah. You, as someone who's probably gotten like a way to keep yourself cool because you live in the desert, you're probably still pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta start counting words.
It's just the fans. The fans kick up. This owlbear has more hit points than me.
What is?
The owlbear is a little hurt right now, but it's not that hurt, just for reference
Mhm.
for you. Yeah, the snake
counting
is
words.
still around.
It's 21 words. Okay.
All right, try it.
Okay, hang on. I gotta double check how many freaking spells he's got too.
There is any way we do not have to kill this thing on court.
I need you to know I've gotten a preview of the
God,
message and it's great.
Like, please.
Is this a 3rd level spell?
Please.
I got one of those. Okay. So the wand is just gonna process all of this, and I don't remember if I have a thing for how he would do it. He's gonna reach into his pocket and act like he's pulling out something and just kind of cup his hands next to his mouth and be like, "Hey, Bernard." So we found an owlbear, and it is either dinner or DiGiorno. So do you have someone for pickup? And he's gonna cast sending.
Okay.
I don't know if they have DiGiorno there, but
We do now.
we do now.
DiGiorno, famous chef of the culinary
Pickup
world.
specialist. Yeah.
Bug pizza to die for.
Yes, exactly. Bug pizza to
Exactly.
die for.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm trying
remembered.
to remember how Bernard speaks, which is what this
know.
is. In Owl there? Jeez. How far out are you? Wait, you left yesterday. That's right.
So good at the word count, buddy.
Yeah, I wasn't counting. That's it.
Beautiful. No solution, but he's aware of it. That's like a 3rd level spell too, if I'm understanding this correctly.
I don't think you have any more spells, I'm gonna be real.
Hold on.
Actually.
Hold on.
I wrote this shit down. Is it?
After like a minute or so of silence, you hear Bernard's voice again.
Yeah. I can respond. Yeah.
I can have someone come pick it up. The gunsmiths are here, but we don't have anyone else. Hold on. I can have someone pick it up. The gunsmiths are here, but we don't have anyone else to guard. And that's where it cuts off.
What is the security team doing? We have the security team for this kind of stuff as well. Hold on.
Yeah,
here.
where's our bestie?
Yeah, bestie.
Where's my bestie?
So Dubhán is going to clap his hands and be like, "All right, Bernard has been made aware and can potentially arrange a pickup. I vote
Dead
less.
or alive.
Did he say where?
It is. We're about a day out, and so Bernard has probably done the math, but I have the ability to. I was trying to think of the word there for a second. My brain went, I can't say telephone, telegram. And then it was the rabbit hole of, do we have telegrams? I can communicate with Bernard one more time and allow him to respond. But I have 25 words, and it is a limited time magic telegraph, yes. So
I am
Gwyn.
Gwyn.
Yes.
I have a suggestion.
Yes. What is your suggestion, Mighty Gwyn?
We leave the unconscious bandit and a big bowl of water, and we have the caravan leave, and then we let the owlbear loose. And we very hurriedly return to the caravan. So that way, it's less likely to follow us. And I'm sure Bernard would find it very quickly, as it will be soon enough wandering the countryside.
Maestro raises his hand, and he's got that look on his face. Aren't we worried about the owlbear eating our unconscious captive? Aren't we trying to keep him uneaten? Possibly.
I am Gwyn. I did not know we were seeking to keep him uneaten.
Well, it occurs to me, and I mean, this is just my humble opinion, you understand. But it might be useful to try to see if we could get some information out of said unconscious bandit. That might be useful in the long run along our trip. Do you see what I'm saying?
I agree with gathering information.
Mm-hmm. And
once the information is gathered.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Dubhán was. Oops, sorry.
But no. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Dubhán was staring at the ceiling, or not the ceiling. Dubhán was staring into the sky for answers at Gwyn's suggestion, and then when y'all started talking, oh, my accent is slipping hard already. When y'all started talking about getting information from the bandit, Dubhán looks back down and goes over to the unconscious bandit that he bonkus and is going to start rummaging through his pockets.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Could I assist?
Yeah, you can assist. So, Dubhán,
Revelry just like manhandling the body as Dubhán starts rifling through the pockets.
Oh, are we searching the corpse or the unconscious guy, or both of them?
The unconscious guy.
Okay, I'm going for the corpse. I'm going for the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I also go for the corpse?
Excellent.
So it's Dubhán is rolling with advantage, or are we rolling separate?
Advantage.
Dubhán is rolling with advantage. Maestro's rolling raw.
Investigation.
Bluejay, did you want to help?
I'm helping with the corpse.
Okay, so Maestro can also roll with advantage because Zyzie's helping.
Yeah, where's the roll thing at?
Okay, it did the math wrong, but that's okay.
So that's 18 plus 8.
You got a +8 in it.
Oh yeah, Dubhán is good at the investigation.
Investigation.
Okay.
Okay, I do have a +1 on investigation. So let me do that. And how is it? Wow, I've completely forgotten everything about how to do stuff.
It's in the should be in the pins.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh no pins. Nope.
In Tumbleweed Street. In Tumbleweed Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm going to pretend like I really know what I'm doing because I totally am. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So it's the roll d20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, and I got a +1 for the advantage.
+1, and then space ADV for advantage.
Okay, I got you. Okay, hopefully, I'll probably not do this. I'll probably not do this wrong, right? Let's see if this does. Oh, okay.
Just roll again.
Oh, okay.
You've got advantage.
Okay, roll again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so
14. Okay, so Dubhán and Revelry, as you're shaking this unconscious guy down, you find a very particular symbol that kind of just tumbles out of one of his pockets.
I know, right?
Give me a religion check.
Ooh, okay.
This one may not go as well, but we'll find
I
out.
think I have decent. Wait, do I have decent religion? Hold on.
You guys do it separately.
Oof,
Mm-hmm.
I got a 0.
Oh wait, Dubhán has a
I did
plus
history instead of religion.
That religion, it's train.
It's trains.
You were in the corner and you absolutely lost your religion.
I am
Don't have a
as a
clue where it is.
paladin. I'm guessing it's not an hourglass, right? It's not an hourglass.
No, it's not.
What I know.
Please roll still. So, you got 2. Yeah, you don't know what to make. Revelry, you don't know what to make of this strange symbol. It's made out of leather and twine and feathers, and you're having a hard time trying to think through like everything you know, and nothing is coming to mind. Dubhán, the feathers are white, but the twine is all in red, and it's kind of reminiscent of a very particular goddess who is known as Lyrinya. But unlike the normal symbols you'd see of this goddess, which is accompanied by the 2 other aspects of the great deity, this one is alone, only of Lyrinya, the goddess of destruction.
Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh, were they just gonna let it free? Were they just gonna let the Owlbear free to cause destruction?
What are
You don't
the
know.
other 2? I was trying to find. I know we've got our thing. What are the other 2 that Lyrinya is normally shown with? Are there other goddesses?
So the other 2 that Lyrinya is normally shown with is Galriel, the aspect of creation, and Darthugol, the aspect of balance, the equalizer. The 3 of them together is known as the great deity.
Okay, got you.
And usually the symbol that represents all 3 of them is a coin split into 3. But
Got you.
this one is just of Lyrinya.
Got you. So is it a kind of like Janus, where it's the multiple aspects of the same deity and it's a different,
or is this like a poly situation?
This is multiple aspects of the same deity who appears with different faces. So it's at the very top of the Pantheon channel.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Interesting.
The very important part of this leather and feathered made symbol is that the other 2 aspects are completely missing from it.
Dubhán is gonna see that symbol. Was there anything else in the pockets, or was it just?
Let me
the
double check.
symbol.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah, you're good. Because Dubhán is probably like gonna like try and like empty it out in one go and then go through it after. But as soon as Dubhán sees that symbol, he's gonna go ahead and pull out his lantern and see what color it is.
Ooh.
Because I was reading the Pantheon again, and they're dragon based,
Marked.
or they're like dragons. Yeah. So
So the lantern's color is normal.
it is normal. Okay.
Mm-hmm. This, so you do know that, like, sometimes people carry symbols of the gods that they honor.
Yes.
And this is kind of like that. The weird thing is usually people honor all three of the great deities with the coin. And this is just honoring Lyrinia.
Just fascinating.
As you're turning it over in your hands, it says on the back, she watches.
Haha, I'm in danger.
Oh, not good.
That's not ominous at all.
There's also like 5 gold in his pocket.
Hell yeah!
Dang.
Yeah.
And of course his weapons, which scattered to the side when he went unconscious.
What kind of weapons?
What kind of goodies do we have?
See, he has a mace and a quote unquote heavy crossbow, aka a rifle.
So,
Yoink.
out of character, revisiting the idea of feeding this guy to the owlbear.
Revisit? Wait, why are we revisiting?
Because he's got a symbol of destruction that's not including the symbol for balance or creation with it. Yeah, so it is specifically the aspect of the great deity for destruction. So it's there was not pure intent.
But we don't know that because he's unconscious. He could have just picked it up off of some slob and not even known what it was and held on to it because he thought it might be worth some money.
He had 5 gold in his pocket.
No.
It was worth 5 whole gold.
Wait, do y'all also see? Can y'all look for this? And I'm guessing that's what the symbol is. Can y'all see if the?
Now I'm getting to the bandit captain, who Maestro and Zyzie are looking through.
Yes.
You guys, let's see, 14. You guys also find a similar looking symbol.
Oh.
This one was hanging around his neck, so it looks vaguely a little damaged.
Interesting.
Almost like it's older. Like he's had it for a while. Or a while longer than the guy you've got unconscious.
Well, now I really want to talk to this guy. Can I just hit him with the decanter of whatever it was that I have? The
decanter of water? Yeah, you can dump water over him.
Yeah.
To wake him up.
If it doesn't work, I could give him a single point of health.
Do I have to roll or anything?
No. You can just open your decanter and dump it over him.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Boosh. Well, I mean, not the
Good morning.
Hey.
He just looks at all of you and immediately starts struggling. The snake
no need for
wraps
that.
a little tighter around him. He goes,
Ain't no use for it. It ain't gonna work. So I think I'll just settle down. All right.
just staring quietly at you now.
Maestro's
You
just
gotta
going to
keep
like
fresh.
go over there and squat down next to him also while Cryptid's doing his thing. And just
So what
Revelry.
we want to ask him about?
What did you
It
say,
was
Cryptid?
Revelry. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
oh no. I think Revelry is gonna, because we're asking about the symbol, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we want to? Revelry's gonna hold it up and say, "Can you explain this?"
He looks at it and looks back at you and goes, "What?"
Wrong answer. Try again.
Roll me intimidation check.
Can I pull out my gun? Like, as soon as you say that, can I pull out my gun and like cock it?
Yeah, yeah. Roll an intimidation check. The cocking of the gun is part of that.
Can it be at advantage
Okay.
because of the gun?
No, the DC will just lower.
And get.
Okay.
All right, come on, Revelry. 12. Got a +6.
He looks at you, looks at the gun, and just like spits at your feet.
Oh, can I
You
try?
missed.
Can I try? Can I try? Can I? Oh, please. Oh, can I try? Oh, Maestro, try.
Good, if you want to, because I was about to shoot him. Go.
I'm just wiggling my fingers in anticipation because I want to talk
Yep.
to this man.
Yeah, go for it.
Try,
Okay.
Maestro.
All right. Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to roll for deception,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got a +6 on that. So let me do that right quick. I do not know if
Excellent.
it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Okay. All right. Just a second, because I am old and slow, and old people are slow. Yes. And also, I can't maths for crap. D20. It's D20, right? D20 plus
Yep.
6. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see
Yep.
what I get. All right. I got a 14. What's that
Okay.
do?
Tell me what you're doing with your deception here.
Okay. So, Maestro clears his throat, and he looks over at Revelry, and he looks back at the bandit, and he says, "Now, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. The easy way is that you tell us a little bit more about this very, very interesting pendant that you and this other dead gentleman over here has on, if you don't mind. And if we want to do this the hard way, we're going to untie you and let you go. And Revelry, my friend here, and I are going to take turns shooting at the back of your head, and we're both very, very good shots. So, what do you say, friend?"
I'm dead anyways. Why don't you just do it?
Well, I mean, you could unburden your soul if you so desire. Anything you have in particular that you want to tell? Any dear old mother at home that is wondering what has happened to her poor errant child? Anything you want to tell us in particular? And he cocks the gun. Because I don't mind a bit killing you. And he smiles at him and he says, "It's kind of fun, actually."
Cool. That's cool.
He's just kind of like rolling his tongue over his teeth. this lizard folk.
Maestro clears his throat, and he also adds, "And I will say that that skin of yours looks like it would make a mighty fine wallet."
Goddamn flesh. Jeez.
Did he say flesh?
Yeah, he
Behind.
said fleshies.
Ah,
I see.
Oh,
We're making
man.
up slurs today.
What a session to come back to. We've got debating on putting a baby owlbear out of its misery, bloodthirst, and slurs.
Look,
That was wonderful.
Maestro hasn't eaten yet, you know, so he's a little cranky, you know what I mean? And
Oh,
this is
anger.
taking too long, and you know, he's just, you know.
Can after Maestro says the bit about the wallet, can Dubhán like make eye contact with the guy and like do the thing where you point at your eyes and point at their eyes and point at your eyes?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, just to assist.
Yeah. You could do, oh, you want to try to do a roll for intimidation or something too while you're doing that?
Yeah, you
To
could
add to
make
it?
me a roll of intimidation to
Yeah.
see
Come
if
on,
that
come on,
adds
come on.
anything.
Let's see it. Let's see if maybe all three of us can crack this nut.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
Dubhán
do, come on,
wants
come on, come on, come on.
answers, but isn't like I'm gonna kill a guy, but it's
Mm-hmm.
a oh, I will back your play. Intimidation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally intimidation.
They're so bad at this, guys.
You give us 10.
Oh
That's
my
great.
gosh. What
Wanted
is
to-
my score?
Dubhán's still hurting a little bit, so he's
Yeah.
he's up.
Oh, cool. I got a +0.
Everyone intimidate. Now, when everyone's, I have a little bit of an idea if he is a cultist that I would like to try. May I?
Ooh.
After
Zyzie looks
Bluejay
at their
goes.
nails.
Mm-hmm. After
Zyzie
Bluejay
looks
goes.
at their nails and says, we could torture them.
Oh no, who left?
It was the music bot, but like the utter silence after we could torture him, and then the leaving Discord call noise.
Insanity. Oh wow.
One of us was like, "Yeah, no, I'm out."
It was so.
Let me just
Okay.
put the music back on.
No, Heart. How does the lizard folk respond to being threatened with torture?
I'm trying to look for Zyzie's roll.
Oh, I didn't roll.
Oh yeah.
Watch this.
Zyzie's got this. Natural 20. No, that's an 11.
Hand in hand.
They're so bad at this, you guys.
So
They
bad.
cannot intimidate to save their lives. They cannot
They're
intimidate.
not
out of
trying,
So-
to be honest.
Yeah, the lizard folk just like narrows his eyes, looking between all this everything you guys have tried to do,
Mhm.
and just looks back at Maestro and goes, "Now, why do you care? I'm a dead man, clearly. No matter what."
Okay, let me think a minute.
That is because we are nosy, and your plan was kind of abysmal. and we would kind of like to know why you were trying so hard, but your plan was, oh no, help me.
Maestro puts
Fair
his thumb
point.
over his shoulder, and he's just like, "Well, I don't know about the rest of my compadres, but I really don't care either way. But it would be nice to get a little information out of you before we kill you."
We thought you was, how to say, fools. Seems our check bounced.
Thought we were what?
Fools.
Fools.
Ah,
Well, they weren't wrong.
we happen to be very well armed with that.
Yeah, Maestro looks thoughtful a minute, and he's just like, "So just basically your usual target, poor choice of target. Is that what you're saying?"
Yes.
How many have you fooled like this?
Oh, I think we fooled even small expedition teams
Uh-huh.
a couple times.
Any recent?
Nah. Just our card actually broke. So.
How long have you had the Owlbear?
A week.
Where'd you get it from?
Norrietown.
I was right.
Oh, y'all, hold on a second.
Bringing it across the border. He
Can
just
I
grins.
Can I pull a sense emotion spell on this guy to see what he's feeling?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, let's try that. Sense emotion. 1d20 plus 6. Give me just a second here. Just out of curiosity, what is this guy feeling right now as he's talking to us? I am very, very curious.
Mm.
All right, what'd I get?
See how this works myself, because that's a UA spell.
Can I just say for the class that if they've only had this Owlbear for a week and they took it from Norristown to Phoenix, that they really hit the first bit of difficulty with the mountains and the desert and stuff, and then the cart crashed. They're the quality here. This is Altaria criticizing the bandit's ability to bandit.
Yeah.
Owlbear banditry.
Oh, yes, exactly.
The kind of emotion you're feeling from this guy's pain. He's in a lot of pain.
He's just hurting.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he has a couple of bullet wounds, and he's not actively bleeding out because
I was gonna say he's probably got a concussion too. The once conked him upside the head twice.
Yeah.
So he's just feeling a lot of pain. Okay. And that's it, huh? Just pain and trying to be a big man, huh?
Yeah, well, what do you what do you expect?
He figures he's dead either way, so
Yeah, he kind of just looks at you and goes, "Why do you even want to know about that?" He tosses his snout towards the symbol.
A little curious. No. Academic curiosity. I'm wondering. You're not too afraid of dying, and it seems like you're perfectly happy with causing a lot of pain. You trying to make her proud? Serving some kind of purpose? Here,
You talked to the
I
wrong
know.
guy. I'm just bottom rung.
Maestro holds up the little symbol and he's like, so basically this is just a trinket to you. Doesn't have any real personal meaning or anything like that. Just
Nope.
something.
Okay. Insight check that.
Yeah, inside check.
Inside check. You want me to insight it or Revelry to insight it or?
So, Gently, you
Do
can
both?
insight with advantage. Revelry can just insight. Because
May
you
I
have
also
sense
insight?
emotion. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Let me do that. Got me just a second here.
Mhm.
Let's do a little bit of insight. Does this thing mean anything to you, buddy? All right. Let's see.
Nice,
Does-
24.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on a second. Okay, what's my advantage on this? I forget because I'm stupid. Insight. Oh, +4. Okay. All right. 14. Are we getting anything here?
Roll again. Roll again
Okay.
for
What
advantage.
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I like that.
Okay. So, Revelry, this is just, just a guy who decided to take the path of destruction. Fuck everyone.
Understood.
That's right.
Is how
Mhm.
Revelry is thinking this guy is going.
We need to
Zyzie
get rid of him.
and Zyzie
So-
and Maestro. Each time he's flicking his eyes towards the symbol and looking away and just like licking his lips a little nervously.
Ooh.
It does mean something to him. But it's kind of hard to tell what. He's definitely barking. Trying to put up a front. Like he's about to die, so why should I share any of my secrets with you? Because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm just gonna be dead.
So there is something there. Okay.
Yeah. Gently, Maestro feels a little bit of fear coming off of him.
Ooh. He's afraid. Okay.
So
Afraid
what if we-
of consequences, perhaps, if he talks too much? Can I ask him that?
What was Bluejay
What if
going
we
to say?
don't kill him?
I was going to say, can I ask him about, can I inquire if he is worried about the consequences of the goddess on his pendant there? If he talks too much or something. I'm going to word it better. I'm trying to figure out a way to word it better, but the
you can
basic
ask
gist
about
of it.
that. Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
How does your god feel about your actions today?
Take a moment and Bluejay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
what if we
Kneecap
don't
him.
kill him?
Leave him for Bernard.
No. Well, yes.
Well, not Bernard, but
No. I mean, drag him to the nearest jail and
The lizard guy's like, yeah, we live in a society.
So you say drag him to the nearest jail, and his eyes like shrink to pinpricks, and Maestro, he's a little more afraid now.
Oh yeah? Haha. So Maestro is just kind of like holding this pendant, and he's just sort of like Oh man, you know what? I'm just picturing him like rolling it. You know how they do that cool thing where they roll it back and forth across their knuckle like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picturing him doing it like that. But I mean, I don't have to do that if I have to roll for it or anything. But that's
No,
the way
you
I
don't.
picture it. But yeah, okay.
You don't have to roll for it. That's cool.
Okay, so all
You
right,
can just be
he's
cool.
just throwing it. Yeah, because I love being cool like that. So
Heck
he's just
yeah.
kind of like he's got that little thoughtful look on his face, and he's just like rolling that back and forth across his knuckles, and he says, "What did he say? What did he say, Maestro? What did he say?" He asks, he says, "So, I take it if you talk a little, you flap your gums a little too much, your beloved goddess ain't gonna be too happy about that." And I know for a fact, because I can smell the fear off of you, just dripping.
What's it to you? Fucking kill me already.
Well, the thing of it is, do you want us to kill you quick, or do you want it to be slow?
He's gonna open his mouth and attempt to, like, bite himself.
He's gnawing his arm off.
Yeah.
He's trying to.
He's literally trying to, like, rip his wounds open.
Juan is gonna
Trying to
swing.
knock him out. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Swing
Yeah.
like a bat. Swing like a bat.
No,
Yeah.
Dewan was gonna, because Dewan's still, I don't know. Dewan has his staff, and so I was just gonna have him flip it around and gently, like, not like enough to like knock him out, but like smack him on the jaw as like a don't do that. Just enough to make the point.
Yeah.
It's like, stop that.
He just kind of spits to side.
I have nothing. Okay, never mind. Where were you going with the owlbear? What journey across the continent was justified to bring an owlbear along as a traveling companion? Yes, I'm still on the owlbear. Definitely not. The
We
owlbear
want to
is...
know. We have got to know about the owlbear.
Yes. That's a lot of work to capture an owlbear, chain it to a cart, and put up with it for a week. And I can't imagine that it was just to torment small expedition teams and countryside folk.
Look, I don't know.
Looking.
You kind of killed the guy who did.
Like, yes, but you cannot tell me that there isn't some manner of guesswork that you could do with your knowledge and understanding of the folk that you travel with, even if you've known them for just a week. You have to learn some way of their mannerisms or whatnot. Was it oh, let's find a random creature to bring with us for intimidation, or was there some greater plan at stake, even if you know not of the extent?
We were supposed to bring it to a rocky outcropping near New Salutin.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass it off.
Zyzie says, "Hey, notice how willing he is to talk about anything that isn't the coin?"
Maestro just nods.
Indeed.
Was it the... Hold on, real quick. Was it the coin or was it the symbol of just destruction?
It's the symbol. The symbol is kind of shaped like a coin, even though it's made of leather.
Gotcha.
Oh, I
okay.
forgot it was made of leather.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
leather and
Wait,
twine.
wait a minute. Can I divine sense the symbol?
Yeah, sure.
That's a good idea. Sure.
So it's, oh gosh, what is it? Oh, it's like I think it's also
Sense.
seems to like consecrated her because it says she's watching.
It says she's watching.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
it
she.
does is
Oh.
it allows you to sense the presence of strong evil on your senses, like a noxious odor. A powerful good rings like heavenly music is an action. You can open your awareness to detect such forces within 60 feet of you. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Ah.
You know the type, celestial fiend or undead of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you can detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell.
Is that the since
That's what the pendant does? Okay.
That's what Revelry's ability does.
Gotcha,
as
gotcha.
you
Okay.
as you open up your senses, well, there is a source of undeath within 60 feet of you, but the pendant itself seems to emit a faint desecrated aura.
Oh.
Okay,
So
where's
it's one of those.
where's undeath?
Where's the undeath? It seems to be around Maestro. Weird.
so
Revelry. Hold on. Okay, we're tucking that away from later. We're putting that away for later. Definitely gonna be a later talk. I do think Maria is looking at this, and I do think that there is just like almost like a slight like hitch in the gears, a little bit audible, and then he's just going to look at it, and he's gonna turn it around, and he's gonna look back at the look back at the bandit. It's like he's gonna hold it closer. She's watching you, isn't she?
Yeah, they say that, don't they? It's very funny.
Oh, it ain't funny. See, I know a little bit about this myself. And he's gonna, I think he has a holy symbol on him. And he's just gonna kind of like, I think it's like attached to his hip, and he's gonna kind of like dangle it. And he's like, see, I have a little bit of experience in this field. And I can sense
your
when people are.
paladin holy symbol, correct?
Yes.
Wait,
no. Wait. Paladins for the, wait, yeah, it's.
So your paladin holy symbol is just 1 second. Let me.
It's the.
Remember.
Wait, I forgot what his oath. His oath is to the. Wait, no, yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah,
His
you
oath is
have a
something
holy symbol to the Tri-Blades extraplanar archives. It's reminiscent of the Keeper of the Keys.
That is true. It's like, so you care to tell me what's so funny about it?
He's starting to sweat.
They're telling the truth. I can sense it. I can feel it from this here thing. I'm gonna kind of like shake it.
And they're definitely afraid. Maestro pipes in.
Oh, scared are we? Why?
Very much so.
I am Gwyn!
I think Revelry like snaps out of it a little bit and looks back at Gwyn and just kind of like, it's like waves.
I am Gwyn! I have an idea.
Oh. What's your idea?
Gwyn gets up and leaves the owlbear and walks over to Maestro and is like, "Hello, I am Gwyn. May I see the thingamabob?"
Maestro
Oh, this new-
blinks at Gwyn, and he looks down at me, and he's like, "You mean the pendant?"
Yes.
Sure. And he hands it over.
Gwyn is going to turn back to the bandit and like stalk up to stand in front of them.
He subtly leans back.
Yes.
Gwyn is going to like loom over this guy and is like, "I am Gwyn. It is very nice to meet you. However, I think you should start telling my friends everything they want to know within your knowledge. Otherwise, I am going to feed you this."
Revelry's beaming.
Maestro just
Roll
nods his approval.
roll intimidation or persuasion.
And
Of course, my darling.
the wand would like loom over Gwyn's shoulder too, like Gwyn is looming and Dubhán is like, I have a stick and I'm standing behind them.
God.
Helping.
It's a
I'm
nat
saying.
1! He's very friendly!
Curses.
It's just because he's just an ex-model, and he's just so darn cute. You know?
He says it so
He hasn't
cheerily.
seen-
How could
he
you
hasn't
take him
seen you
seriously?
He says
He
it so
hasn't seen you
cheerily,
play
and
the dangerous.
the bandit just like looks at him like, "Where are you from?" Like, God
is
is
a
so
fantastic-
distracted by how
That
he
is a
looks.
fantastic question.
Oh.
Where are
Can I
you
do it?
from?
Angel's Fang?
Angel's Fang.
Who would like to hold his mouth open?
I'll do it.
No,
Revelry's-
wait.
Just his mouth.
Wait, don't
As
feed me
said.
that. Don't.
Why not? You better start talking. Why not?
It's made of leather.
All the better to eat it.
It tastes
Have you not had leather snacks before?
Tasty.
It's not for eating.
It isn't?
Right?
No.
Well, you learn
I think-
something new every day.
I think we've been lied to.
No, I thought that was perfectly fine for consumption.
Yeah.
Throw
Leather,
it.
twine, and
Oh.
feathers. A snack.
Throw it.
Cart, can I do a thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, anybody else need to do a thing before I do a thing? Anybody else?
What's the thing?
What's the thing?
Oh, what's the thing?
Yeah, what do you wanna do?
I don't know. I think at this point that Maestro is just pretty much like, okay, yeah, well, we're not going to get anything out of this guy, and he's just going to take his gun and just like jam it, like poke it, like put it right there at the guy's eye and cock it. And he's gonna be like, and he'll be like, say just a very, calm voice. Well, I hope your goddess is proud of you, son.
I still had some questions on the owlbear situation.
I really, really
Maybe
want
we
to
should
shoot
throw
him.
it up first.
I understand.
We can after. Don't worry.
It's a hard.
Don't worry. That's gonna happen.
Mhm. It is a hard balance.
I'll give you whatever you want to know. Just throw that thing as far as possible.
How many people were meeting you in New Saluden to take the owlbear from you?
He's looking at the symbol. Are you going to throw it?
Gwyn is going to hold it closer to him. With there is a manic glee in Gwyn's eyes.
Can I
Again,
ask really?
beaming. Sorry, go
I just-
ahead.
You're good. I was just gonna verify. So Gwyn has the one from the dead guy or the guy in front of
His.
us? he
Yeah.
is. So Dubhán has the dead guys, and Gwyn has the alive guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Hold on, wait. Revelry's gonna walk over to Gwen, like, and put a hand on their shoulder and be like, I have a bit of an idea, but we might need to remove that from the situation really quick.
I am Gwyn, of course, Revelry. I shall take it
Yeah.
and walk very politely back over to the Owlbear. But do not worry, friend. And Gwyn looks down at the bandit. I am sure that no doubt, when introduced to your body, it will not kill you horribly. Goodbye! And he is going to, like, stride back over to the Owlbear.
Excellent. Alright, so tell us about this meetup, now that you're not being observed.
He watches as Gwyn goes over, and when he can't see the symbol anymore, he just like looks back and goes, "It's just a bigger group headed
group.
by oh, what's his name? Me trying to pull a name out my ass.
Wrong.
Incinerator.
He stumbles for a moment and then says the feathered scorpion.
Does that name ring familiar to any of us?
Roll history.
Like the yay. Don't worry, guys. I've been rolling great. What is my history? Oh,
History.
9.
9. I gotta find. It's me and
Oh,
Toaster,
14.
okay?
Uh-huh.
Toaster!
He's making noise behind me, and I had to fix my mic, so he's doing things. He's fine.
Uh-huh. Gently, can you roll Maestro's history for me, please?
Oh, sure. Hold on just a second here. History.
Gwyn's with the Owlbear, so I'm like, he's not rolling shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's roll some history. For what? I got a +1 for history. Yay. Whoop. Who's that?
Why can't we get... Why are we rolling like this?
So,
we have been forsaken by the
We
dice
are
god.
stupid.
Maestro, something about that seems familiar, but you're not entirely sure where from. Where did you hear that? Zyzie, you've been knocking around the Serenos for a really long while. The feathered scorpion is like one of the bandits who's gotten a little big for their britches, like in recent years. Has a kind of moderately sized gang backing him up. You don't like him very much because the last time you saw him, he was doing something that was corrupting that specific area of the desert.
Oh, boo.
And the rest of you have no idea who this is.
Head empty,
think
upper
this-
full.
Sure is a fucking guy.
That's something.
Sure is a thing, huh?
Alright.
You may be deathly afraid of this guy, but don't worry. We aren't because we're stupid.
We don't have a head very empty.
I'm not
Ah.
afraid of him.
You're afraid of her, aren't you?
He just
What
flicks
happens
his
if you
eyes
fail?
back to the symbol. He flicks his eyes to the symbol that Dubhán has.
Is it Gwyn?
Yes.
Dubhán
Gwyn
also
has
has
one-
a symbol.
Yes.
Oh, they both have symbols.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Gwyn has the one from the guy we're talking to. Dubhán picked the dead guy's pockets and got his.
Mm-hmm.
Dead guy?
I
Yes.
see.
Dead person.
The captain of this little 3-person squad.
Mm-hmm. So Dubhán is standing there to make sure. Dubhán is standing there with the symbol from the dead captain, and Gwyn took this guy's away when he went back over to the Owlbear. But we're not having. So once the person we're talking to symbol went away, it was fine. It wasn't because Dubhán's just holding it. As far as I'm. Yeah, but
That's the one. That's the one he took from Maestro, right? The captain's
Yes.
one.
Yeah, the
Okay, cool.
captain's
Mhm,
symbol.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh, the captain symbol went away.
Yes. No, the captain's symbol is what Dubhán is holding.
Yes.
The symbol that went
okay.
away belongs to this bandit.
And he had an issue with the captain's symbol, but not.
He had an issue with his own symbol.
Yes.
But because
saying it backwards
when
now. Yes.
when Revelry said you're afraid of her, his eyes flicked to the captain symbol.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're there now. We're there now.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Because there's two of them, and
It's hard to keep
We
track
want-
of, yeah.
yes, and we want to make sure that if we're getting different reactions to either one, we want to make sure we keep which one is which clear.
Mm-hmm.
Can Dubhán turn to Gwyn and not like get any closer or anything? Dubhán is just gonna huck the symbol to Gwyn.
Gwyn will roll to catch, I guess.
I was gonna say this is probably a roll to throw, a roll to catch. We don't have to be like too
I
impressive
don't-
with it.
Honestly, don't. You could just catch it.
Okay.
You guys are brothers. You know that communicate. You can just throw it and they'll catch
we
it. It's
throw-
fine.
Awesome.
We throw stuff at each other all the time. This is fine.
Exactly.
Gwyn-
You're used to
Gwyn
this.
just standing there waving his arms back and forth, holding both symbols.
Gosh, love them.
What's this? Motion sickness simulator.
It's like the flight traffic controllers.
Yes.
All right.
Beautiful, wonderful. Okay, out of character. Here's my plan. What if we
Okay.
take the Owlbear to hand off heavy quotation marks to this group? to
So
figure
we're
out what's
wanted in
going
New
on?
Saluden.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's the place we were talking about
that-
earlier.
Might not work.
That's right.
Yeah, we just stole
That's
from the
right.
museum.
You might
Yeah, I
want to
forgot
like
about
give
that.
that a little more time to like cool down.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
When all that's blown over.
When they forgot our faces and our names.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or
I
Maybe
forgot
when
what
they've
actual
settled
bandits.
something with the archives and come to a sort of like agreement about the artifact that you guys took.
Yeah. They gotta establish
What a
finders
place.
keepers.
What a place.
I know.
Okay. So should we just have this in our back pockets? Be like, oh, there's a cult
Yeah,
kind of brewing in New Saluden. We can't go there and do anything about it. Or wait, we should let someone know.
we could though. If we're taking the Owlbear, who's gonna argue with us? We have an owlbear.
Right, if they try to arrest us, there's an owlbear there.
Yeah. The only thing is we're traveling with Lisbon and them, specifically not to New Saluden.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
we
We're
might just...
doing all we can to not go in the direction of included.
So I think that this needs to nip that in the bud. Y'all are right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That would be a fantastic plan. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to do that. There's just some extenuating circumstances at the minute.
Very
So
extenuating circumstances.
It might be smarter to just hang on to the owlbear for right now and maybe think about doing that in the future after we've all faked our own deaths and,
Yeah.
I mean, Bernard
Yeah.
send somebody for the
thought you
owlbear.
guys were gonna leave the owlbear so that Bernard could do something about that for you.
Is what we were going. I know Gwyn earlier said that we should just let the owlbear free into the wild. Should we let him just roam, or should we like set up like a nice little area in the shade with some water? That way he's not wandering when Bernard comes.
And feed the bandit to him. I say the double under here
the
out
bandit
of
to him.
character.
Hey, I mean, Maestro's there pointing the gun at the guy's eye. He takes a little, his eyes sort of shift over there to Revelry, and he's got a look on his face like, hey, anytime, man, you just tell me. So.
Probably gonna be like, let's see. What are we thinking? Like thumbs up, thumbs down, kind of like in the gladiator pits. We think we've got everything from him. It seems like this man is not afraid to die. Feels like he almost prefers it at this point. If anyone else has any other questions that we would like to get from him, I guess speak now or forever hold your peace. Goodness gracious. That's out of character. That is something that could work.
I'm going to say this is Altaria. I was still typing and I entirely missed the first part of what you said. If you could possibly repeat it for me, I'd appreciate it.
So we're talking about with the owlbear. Oh, sorry. Where did you come in?
So I caught if anybody has any protests to this, and I missed what we were potentially protesting.
Revelry is like, are we just gonna fucking kill this guy?
Okay.
This is true.
And Maestro's ready to
and
go.
if anyone,
so he's just waiting.
Maestro has the gun pointed, ready.
Yeah.
So if anyone else has any other questions regarding the owlbear, he's gonna gesture over to Gwyn, or any other questions, any other inquiries, Gesture to Dubhán.
Yes.
If anyone has anything they would like to ask him.
I am Dubhán. I do. I would like to know your contract with this feathered scorpion gang. Are you getting paid? Do you have rights or otherwise a representative within this organization? What incentive have they offered you to haul an owlbear several weeks out of your way to pass it off to someone else?
Gwyn in the distance. I do not think they are unionized.
Run back. I do not think so either, and that is really a shame.
Oh, do you want to come back over? You can come back over if you want.
No. Gwyn is contributing. Gwyn hears.
Gwyn hears all.
Gwyn hears all.
Gwyn is supervising. But no, for real. Are they paying you like a decent wage, or have they said if you don't do this we will kill your family? There is a difference here, and makes a big difference in how far you are going, because I feel like you are willing to die for this cause, and if they are only paying you 5 gold pieces, then that is a shame.
Look. I ain't got a family. I ain't got nobody. and I ain't gonna last long out there. The guy who got away, he's probably gonna be pissed that I shot at him.
That is true. You did shoot at him.
He abandoned the fucking cause. It's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Is this a cult?
She kind of very uncomfortably looks away from you.
Is this pledge your entire life and everything to them, and in return you are given supposedly love and a family from these folks who would shoot you in the back for leaving? Have you been radicalized?
He's just very uncomfortably like when you put it like that, fuck.
I know.
Maestro's like, because we can shoot you right in the face for free and you don't even have to worry about it.
Good, why don't you do it?
Now I am concerned about the morals and ethics of this. If we just shoot you, is that not reinforcing what the cult has taught you? That if you do not love and support this cult and this single aspect of a god that you pledge your life to and ruin the balance and the whole point of there being a trio and a balanced trio of gods and whatnot. And if we just shoot you, then we're reinforcing to the other gang members that if you desert the cause or if you are captured, that you must die for the cause. I have no objections necessarily. You have done terrible things, but it is also if we do this, is it setting a bad example? What are the morals and ethics of this? If
He's just kind of staring at you as you start talking about morals and ethics, and he's starting to look a little confused. He's definitely concussed.
Yeah.
You lost him.
Oh, shoot.
we're already on a slippery slope here.
Robert is also looking confused, head tilted.
You know. Consider. So you're saying that they don't even pay you for this. They set you into the wilderness to steal an owlbear and then supervise it, and they're not even paying you for it. I have at least 5 gold. If we pay you the 5 gold to sit and wait with this owlbear for our companions to come and get it, all you would have to do is supervise from afar, make sure that it doesn't die to like beforehand and whatnot, and then you have 5 gold and you can disappear into the wilderness to start a new life. If the gang will simply kill you for telling us all of this or anything else, then there's really nothing. Like, if you were dead either way, then what is there to lose?
He just kind of blinks. Roll my persuasion.
Perfect.
Please.
I'm trying to get somebody to supervise this owlbear for us at the very least.
And we're hiring. You're hiring him.
Yes, I'm hiring him. Persuasion, please. 18.
Yes.
He's just like
Nice.
he tilts his head and then he looks over at the owlbear and goes, "Fuck it. What do I have to lose?" Yes.
Oh, hey. Okay, since I guess you just agreed to a position, what's your name?
A position?
Well,
It's-
supervision of the owlbear.
It's
Steve.
now I gotta come up with another name.
Steve?
Fuck.
Findolin.
Lindolin.
I'm gonna be real, guys. I didn't expect that to actually work. I got into the mindset of like, how dare they do this? And this is a cult, and
this is how
what
it
the
works
hell,
with
and-
Gwyn and Dubhán. We are
It
union
is.
men.
That's
Yeah,
right.
like-
Union men who stick to their morals against cults.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The dice tell a
also-
story.
Unionizing one bandit at a time.
Yeah, it's also
I just
like
want
it's
to
not
say.
even. Huh?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's not even Dubhán's 5 gold. He's took it off the dead guy, so it's just the captain is paying him from beyond the grave to supervise the Owlbear some more.
Yeah,
Clear.
exactly.
You know?
And can I just say the dice do
Krusk.
tell a story because
Yes.
Krusk. Okay.
My name's Krusk.
Krusk.
Yeah.
Krusk, the lizard folk.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the last
have a
name.
last name. Like I said, I don't have a family.
I am Gwyn from afar once more.
Here, let me spell that for you.
If you play your cards right, perhaps the folks that come to pick up the owlbear may hire you as well. We could always use some more security people, but you must promise that
Sure.
if anybody shows up, that you will do your job and honor the vow you take to protect. That is just a consideration. I am not actually a hiring manager, but if you play your cards right,
well,
And if you do anything,
just think on it.
I've got a lot
Reserve
of time
the
to think
archives.
about it. How long will it take for them to get here?
probably like
A day.
Great. Fantastic. Can the snake let me up now?
Yeah, we can heal you up as well.
Maestro very
Probably gonna rest.
reluctantly pulls the gun back and just
The snake is immediately responsive and uncoils.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give him 10 health. 10 point. Wait, anyone else need healing? I don't think I used any of my
Yes.
spells.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll give. Oh shoot. Oh.
Okay, so I was gonna ask. I don't think we did a short rest, or we were going to with a song.
Yeah. So you guys can roll your short rest stuff right now.
One's sitting at
Awesome.
15.
I'm sorry. I forgot that we hadn't done that at the bottom of last time.
If we're doing short rest health, then I'm gonna give him the full 10 points of lay on hands.
Okay. He'll have
Help this guy
11.
out.
Me very quietly. What do I roll?
Oh yeah, that's
What's
right. What do we roll?
your? So what class? So I know you're bard, so I think it's gonna be
Yep.
D8. We should have you should have 5 D8. We haven't used any, so you can roll them one at a time until you
Oh,
get back up to max health.
That's
You can only roll
that's
5.
his max health. 11.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Oh my
not good.
gosh.
That just worked right out.
Yeah.
I'm so good at this,
Beautiful.
guys. So good at this game.
Oh, and then what is Maestro's class?
Maestro is a fighter
can know.
bard.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can depending on your multi-class. So whatever level
Yeah.
you have in there is going to be the hit die associated with that class. So then that's the number you can roll until you get up to your
Okay.
max health.
And Maestro was doing the
Max.
short rest, which means everyone gets an extra D6 for that.
Okay. Right.
Oh, cool! Song of
yay.
Rest.
I don't.
I don't think I took any damage.
Max health, baby. I took like 5 because it has Gwyn's at 37.
Okay. All right.
One
So
had
roll
15
one-
of 41.
You're fine,
37.
Dusty.
Dang, I've got
Shake it off.
33.
6. I'm just. Oh. Confused. 1d6. Okay. So I just keep doing the 1d6, or I don't know.
Yeah, so like Dubhán and Gwyn have 5 of the hit dice. If you look at the character sheet, next to the death saves thing, it says hit dice. So Dubhán and Gwyn say 5 times 1d8 plus 2, or at least I don't know what modifier Gwyn has. So it's you're good. So you look at that, and so I've rolled 2 of those 5 for Dubhán so far, and I'm working my way back up to full health. So you do it until you hit the max dice, or you're at full health again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we have successfully resolved the everything for the moment, is it cool if we take a break?
Yeah. We can take a break right now and get stuff. Take break time.
Okay, how long
I need
How long for the break? When should we come back?
You take a 10-15 minute break.
Yeah, I just need to go to the bath.
Yeah. All right. As you guys set this guy up for success, we'll go on a break.
Hiring.
Perfect.
Right. Be right back.
I love it. Woo! Oh, that takes me directly to max HP. Beautiful. Hee. Look, the wand's persuasion and intimidation and everything, he's a loud guy. He projects. That's the intimidation. And he wasn't going to shout somebody's ears off when we're standing right there in conversation distance. He's got manners. He's also had to learn this. No, yeah. Much appreciated. I will also take a break in just a second, but I was making sure I had everything set up again. So I get to chatter now. It's Dubhán's stage. But no, yeah, he is a Bard College of Siren, I believe. I have to check my own. Yes, College of Siren, and Gwyn is College of Tragedy. Fun fact for you. So Dubhán's thing is being a loud dude. We are very chaotic, yes. Cohesively chaotic. Yeah.
Oops.
This is my first time playing a Bard. Hello. This is my first time playing a Bard. And so it's been quite exciting to figure out what I'm doing. And then they've got all the subclasses and stuff. And it was literally, because it's an XP, and so we were trying to figure out, I think it's like a homebrewy as a group. Yeah. So it was very much, what do we have that would fit with them? And we don't have it pinned. Bestie, we have so much stuff saved. But yeah. I do think it's very funny too that yes, we immediately descended into violence. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a fine line between violence and silliness, you know.
Yeah. And we kind of started silly, and I think once we got the hang of what we were doing and stuff, yeah, the Dust Devils, we spun back around, we got it going.
That's right.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh yeah,
we're like, oh crap, yeah, we're supposed to be silly, damn.
Actually, honestly, I kind of expected it to devolve into violence, because you guys are this is the Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
Violence is expected. Violence is expected.
Mhm. It's balancing the gentleman. It's not, what is the word? Gentleman something versus like we are in the Wild West and we have been let loose in the wilderness to fuck with people.
Yeah.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight the neighbors. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Now I gotta write down information for this guy in case he survives.
That's right.
Yeah, literally. I was like, we were worried about the owlbear wandering off and stuff, you know? Solution.
Heart, I'm begging you, please make this guy like a security thing.
No,
Yeah.
no, I was just. He might be. It depends.
I was thinking Larsicon needed another minion, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly.
So, also real quick to refresh you on why Bernard might have been hesitant to send the gunsmiths is because currently they're preparing for an expedition team from New Saludan to come to them for the artifact you guys stole.
Yeah. Because that was the whole, they're like, so we could send the gunsmiths, but we're going to send you guys because you just got back and they're going to attack the archive now and like counter and stuff. So I was like, who do you have? They're kind of busy at the minute.
Yeah.
But now he's got a babysitter. We're good. Owlbear's got a babysitter. We'll leave some snacks or something, right?
I'm catching up on the saloon.
We were having
but
fun.
I am very happy. This went over so well. You guys got to learn about the cult.
Yeah, awesome. Way to go, us. We got information.
Yeah.
Despite the fact we couldn't intimidate our way out of a paper bag, but you know.
It's fine. You wore him down enough and he was like suffering like from a concussion and he was on 1 HP. He was not a threat to you guys. Yeah, lizard folk blink.
Yes,
They
exactly.
their eyes just blink. Usually blink two ways.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Like it's the first eyelid, and the second eyelid is the one you normally see.
Yes. Gwyn and Dubhán.
Krusk with a K, by the way.
That's right. Krusk.
I looked up a name generator for lizard folk.
That's the perfect name. Krusk.
Yeah.
Good old Krusk. Just like picturing like in the future, like if he becomes if he's like a regular NPC or something like that, and they're like, yeah, good old Krusk, good times, and Krusk is like, you all were threatening to kill me.
actually, no. Krusk would probably just like nervously laugh and go, "Yeah, good times."
Good times. Yeah.
I mean, Krusk is still alive, so like
Yeah.
the
That's
best of
true.
times.
I mean,
It depends
And
on like when you come back, if he's still alive by then.
exactly.
I mean,
And that's entirely up to Krusk.
exactly.
What did I just come back to?
Krusk is in charge of his own destiny now. So whatever
Yeah,
happens,
he gets to
he
break the cult training.
He's a master of his fate and the captain of his soul, and or something or other. I can't remember how it goes, but you know.
We're such good influences.
Yes, exactly.
Can I just completely off fucking topic? Hi, I just got back. I need you to know for the last few minutes. So we live on an apartment strip, right? And we have apartments we have one apartment on the end and like the rest of the strip all the way up. So right now, currently, I am listening to the neighbors on the end stand outside their door. And some of the other neighbors stand on the other side of our apartment, like on the porch, basically.
They're the second away from us. So they're 4 apartments apart.
So basically, they are standing like the width of our apartment apart, talking to each other. So they are practically half shouting across the width of our apartment to talk to each other. And I'm just sitting here trying to like, I could hear them from the bathroom. Almost loud and clear.
That's big Gwyn and Dubhán energy right there. I mean,
yes, it's also a big Gwyn and Dubhán energy of I'm gonna walk outside and tell you to shut the fuck up. Like politely. I understand wanting to talk to your neighbors, but I'm also like my brother in freaking Minecraft.
If I open my window, I should not hear what you're talking about and have contributions to it.
Exactly. I should not be able to like do this. If you're gonna talk to each other, just go stand on like next to each other. Just go stand next to each other. I know it's cold outside. I know we still should social distance, but for the love of fucking God, you can stand 6 feet apart from each other and talk at a normal volume and not 20 feet from each other and let the whole goddamn apartment strip hear.
Yeah.
It's partly like I wouldn't really care if not for the fact like we have had consistent noise issues from the apartment on the end. And also we're in the middle of freaking D&D. It's a Sunday afternoon. I don't know. I'm just being complaining, but you know, I'm gonna complain. Mwahahahahaha. So yeah. But yeah, we are setting Krusk up for success. Is that what I came back to? Y'all talking about Krusk?
Yeah.
Our new fan favorite, Krusk. No offense, Heart. Krusk is a silly ass name, and I was out here suggesting Steve.
Yeah, I looked up a lizard folk name generator.
I think there's a character in a YouTube series that our sibling was sending me that's named Krusk.
Huh.
God.
I do not.
Yep, so I've written him in my little book now.
Wait. Can I suggest what kind of lizard he is?
Sure.
Cool. I need to look it up.
Because I didn't really decide. He's a lizard folk.
Nice. Lizard.
Lizard.
Just generic lizard.
So, you know the horned lizard?
Are you saying he's a beardy?
No, I'm saying he's the type of lizard that shoots blood from its eyes.
Okay.
Different experience. Understood.
Here you go.
Oh, hello there.
Mhm.
From animals around the globe, I have achieved an article.
All right.
And it's got pictures.
Oh, baby.
Look at those soulful eyes.
Aw. Aw.
Okay, now I'm kind of getting more attached. How dare you? This
Mhm.
little guy.
You're
Mhm.
welcome.
Mhm.
Horned lizards.
Yep.
Mhm.
Lovingly.
Okay, so he's a horned lizard folk.
Yes, audio suggesting horned lizard Krusk who shoots blood from eyes.
Mhm. Mhm.
Starts crying blood, and we're like, oh
Mhm.
Where'd you even get that from?
What? Oh no,
Blood.
it's just he just like blinks and wipes it away. It happens sometimes.
no!
My
Okay, but consider,
gosh.
what are the lizards where they drop their tail when they panic?
I think that's most lizards,
As most of
Captain.
them? Is this one? There was a freaking the YouTube Shorts thing where they've got the animated one, and it's the girl coming back to school and is like,
She got too high and had an anxiety attack?
that one.
Hold on. I found
God,
something. Hold on a second.
absolutely incomprehensible.
You know, because then we'd have a whole explanation of what we did to this guy, and
God.
you know.
No.
Welcome.
Right, hold on a second. Hold on. This feels appropriate here.
When threatened, their first defense is to remain motionless to avoid detection. If approached too closely, they generally run in short bursts and stop abruptly to confuse the predator's visual acuity. If this fails, they puff up their bodies to cause them to appear more horned and larger so that they are more difficult to swallow. It's perfect!
Exactly. So he's was puffing up the whole time when he was.
Yeah. You can just have that for free.
Mhm.
That imagery for free.
Mhm.
Um,
We love free imagery.
Bluejay, you ready? Okay. Yeah. Take your time.
Mhm. Oh, look at him. He's just a little guy.
Fat,
Little
flat fuck.
guy.
Hmm?
He's so flat, like a pancake.
Like a
I'm eating.
pancake.
I'm doing the same thing, eating. So.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I have a burger I should probably eat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stand by, I'm muting.
Good on
Yeah.
y'all.
Burger.
Time
Coffee.
for burger. It's
What?
okay.
Burger.
Um,
Hold gently like burger. Well, not gently, but you see what I mean. Or you could hold gently like burger.
Yeah. I want to be held like burger.
So Cryptid, are you
Yes.
excited to find out more about Maestro?
I was thinking about that. I will prepare.
Mhm.
I am going to be asking you questions. When's our next long rest? Unrelated?
Well, after we start up again, you guys are going to leave Krusk behind and start continuing on, and you can do a long rest then. Because you're going to start heading away from the Hookton River.
Don't mind me. I'm over here like twiddling my fingers menacingly.
So you guys could have a little scene about that if you would like.
A heart to non-existent
Okay.
heart.
I'm telling you though, Rev and Maestro made a pretty good team though.
They did.
I
They really did.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Oh my gosh, you had that locked and loaded for years.
At least a year, which was the last time
A
we
year.
played.
Yeah.
This is, oh my gosh, this is opening up such a can of worms, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
So
Uh-oh.
I do want to remind you that there are rumors about Maestro in town. Some people say he crawled out of the desert covered in dirt. So
Yeah,
Oh
he just
my
showed up.
gosh.
He just showed up
one day, walking
with-
out of the desert covered in dirt.
with a shovel, which he still has, by the
With
way. I'm pretty
shovel?
sure he does.
Yeah, he had a shovel with him. And his
shovel, yeah.
instrument that he doesn't let anyone else touch.
Yeah, that's right. He does have an instrument. Hold on a second. Here, I'll show it to you.
It's a violin.
Yeah, it's a great
You
violin.
see, that is it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maestro is so Southern Gothic, which is such a good. Oh my gosh. Southern Gothic is it's so peak.
Yeah.
So peak.
Oh, you know, I am all over
Oh,
that.
is that it? Is that the violin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is it a
Uh-oh.
violin or a fiddle?
Well,
Which is both, but
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think
Hold on a
fiddle. I think technically. So I could be wrong. I think fiddle is just the form of playing the violin. I think
That's
a fiddle can, like a violin, could be considered a fiddle because of fiddle music. It's like folk music.
mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. I was trying to remember if there was a difference specifically, because I've seen it where they take the same instrument and they just play it differently to show the differences, but I did want to verify if it was specifically. Hi.
Yeah, there isn't a
It's
difference
like a whole
in
rectangle
the.
square.
Yeah, there isn't a difference in the instrument. I looked that up.
This is very Percy of a weapon.
Okay, I'm back for real.
Welcome back for real.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
But yeah, I've been waiting for that to like come to light, because I knew it was only a matter of time, because well, Revelry with the Paladin Divine Sense.
Yeah, I was just over here clapping my little chubby hands together, so delighted.
And of all the people to figure it out, I think Revelry is the worst one.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Revelry. Revelry, remember that, like, little bit of moral quandary you're having about the archives? Well, here's some more. Here's some more moral quandaries.
I love how everyone's like doing like nice little bits with their like classes and things, and Revelry is just getting existential crisis. Over and over. Revelry found such peace in his like purpose being cut and cry, and now he's like, oh no, no longer that. What do I do now?
I've gotten so complicated.
Welcome to the Wild West, buddy. It's not black or white out here.
Nope.
That's why I named him that. What do you? That is so fun. Gunmetal Grays. That is.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm. A mess on my desk.
A mess on your desk?
He
mess on your desk.
Loves to go get it. I have water in the tub for him because he likes to dig in the water, right? So he loves to go play in the water in the tub, go to the bathroom in the litter bin, and go play in the water in the tub. So then he's covered in wet litter, just stuck to his butt, and he has come to lay on my desk and grace us with his presence again while getting litter everywhere. It's great.
I am ready to go. I'm just trying to finish my burger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to start up again. Don't worry.
Okay.
I feel like
we can do a little starting.
I feel like Gwyn has decided to name the Owlbear, though.
Excellent. We're not killing this now. We're naming them. We're keeping them. What are you naming? What are you naming them?
Gwyn has decided to name the Owlbear XX Killer XX.
No! What?
All right, going in the notes. That is going in the notes.
Krosik is just like, I'm not calling it that.
I am Gwyn.
You have to refer to him by his whole name, or else he's gonna get sad. You gotta say it.
XX Killer Railroad XX.
No, railroad crossing.
No, that's
Is
too
that his middle
long.
name?
Because that's the symbol. The symbol of the railroad crossing is an X.
I am Gwyn.
Real.
That is brilliant, Dubhán! XX Railroad Crossing XX.
Wait. So no more killer. So XX Railroad Crossing XX. That's the name.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, I'll call him that.
Understood. Wait, question. Are the X's one lowercase and one capital?
Yes.
Ooh.
Excellent.
I am Gwyn. This is very important.
Railroad.
Road. And he says, and I can't remember who it was that had the pendant, but he's just like, can I have that back, please?
I think Gwyn has.
I
those.
have two. I am Gwyn.
Yes, you are.
Krusk is
Can I have
gonna go like
You are
very
Gwyn.
quickly walk away from Gwyn, and
Sorry.
in between
Sorry,
the two
Krusk.
rocks where the broken like caravan is. After a moment, he like climbs one of the rocks and just like tosses meat towards the owlbear to lead him like back into the shady outcropping.
Art.
What?
I think it would be funny if Krusk ends up like really bonding with the owlbear too while they're gone.
We come back and he's like a ranger.
Yes. Exactly.
Animal companion.
Gwyn will give Maestro the Krusk's amulet. He's keeping the fancy one.
The Krusky amulet.
Yeah, the
So,
Krusky.
to clarify, Krusk's amulet is newer. The Bandit Captain's is older and like dirty, has a bunch of scratches on it, a little damaged because
He's okay.
Because he's had it for a long time.
Maestro looks at the pendant, and he looks at the other pendant, and he looks up at Gwyn, right?
Yeah,
Gwyn was
Gwyn, yeah.
He looks at Gwyn, and he gives a little sigh.
I am Gwyn. Would you like the other one?
That would be nice. Thank you.
They swap.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're little murder serial killer trinkets.
Yes, exactly.
Trophy.
Like a Susan Anderson is just as of dead people.
He couldn't help it, you know. He was kind of attached to it, so, even if it was kind of old and crusty.
Well, you know, write that down in your inventory. You have that now.
I do want to point out, Maestro, that is desecrated, and it might be a method for
Spying.
for Lyrenia to watch us, maybe.
What did you
Probably.
say? Luring to what? Do what?
That is, it is a way.
The goddess of destruction.
It is kind of a method for the goddess of destruction to maybe watch us. That's why Krusk is so hesitant to be around it.
If anyone has the identify spell, when you guys take a long rest, you could try that to see what it's actually doing.
Yes, you could.
If not, if you don't have the identify spell, you'll just have to wait until you find someone, aka Bernard, to help you.
Yeah. Well, Maestro kind of nods whenever Revelry points that out, and he says, "Oh, but you see, you also have to consider the fact that we are watching it.
Revelry will nod slowly. Very confused. Will nod. Okay.
What do we think the goddess of destruction does on her off days?
That's a good question.
Are we watching her
Yeah.
like go have a nice coffee day and
Yeah,
like
exactly.
goes to a?
Do you think she's a tea or a coffee person?
I'd say coffee black
Hmm.
with like half a packet of salt in it because that cuts down on the bitterness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No mish
I'm-
cocaine.
I imagine you guys are.
They're having this whole conversation.
Yeah, I imagine you guys are having this whole conversation as you guys are like.
Walking back.
Yes,
I
exactly.
was really preparing to go. Yeah.
Yeah, as you're preparing to go.
Yes, exactly.
Juan did give that 5 gold to Krusk, by the way.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay.
Juan made sure that Krusk has been paid, and you know,
That's fair.
Yeah.
mhm. It's transferred ownership from the captain to Krusk. So,
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Transferred.
oh, I have it in my notes. It was a small, cheap statue that turns people into sheep
Huh?
that we stole from the museum in New Saluden. It's a
Yeah.
small, cheap statue that turns people into sheep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good thing that we took that.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
We could have turned the owlbear into a freaking sheep.
We don't have it anymore. We gave it to
You know
Bernard.
who does? Bernard, who's coming to pick up the owlbear. So, maybe.
There you go. It's perfect.
Hey,
Problem
there you
solved.
are. There you are.
We've
All right.
solved the problem for him and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at us working ahead of ourselves.
I know. Wow, we
We're
are
so good at this, guys.
We're so good at this.
As
So good at it.
so the day continues and the sun starts to go down. You guys have traveled. Let me see if I can like.
It's a little over a week to get to Canyon Falls.
There we go.
There
There we go. So you guys are pulling away from the riverbed of the Hookton River and are starting to cross the Serenos proper towards Eliaswood. As the sun dips below the horizon, Lifsfin pulls the caravan off to the side and goes, "Now it's probably a good idea to take a stop here for the night. It will get cold after all."
I need to hibernate.
It's a, what is it called? Brumination? Is that what it's
It's not the
called?
right word.
I'm sure you understand the concept of watches. Yeah, that's that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
impolite of me to
I can take.
not assume that.
Perfectly. I can take first watch.
Thank you.
Oh.
He retreats into the caravan, the cart. That's it. The wagon. That's the right word. I found it.
Wagon.
He retreats
You
into
know,
his
the thing.
wagon.
You know, the wagon.
The wagon.
Yeah, yes, the wagon.
Yes.
Well,
And you guys are free to like do whatever you want. You know.
Whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
Gwyn is pulling out a knife.
Okay, you pull out a
How are
knife.
you gonna use that?
Why do you
How
even
are you gonna use
have
that?
that?
What do you have?
They're
A
doing-
knife? No.
They're doing the where you put your hand down and you try to do the knife thing, but not hit your fingers or something like that.
No.
Oh yeah, I need to.
I actually had an idea.
A knife game.
Gwyn,
Okay.
God.
Oh,
Gwyn is not playing the knife game. Gwyn is the amulet thingy is made out of like leather, right?
Mhm.
Leather and twine and feathers.
Cool. Gwyn is gonna start stripping it to make it into a train.
Oh, okay.
He is
Incredible.
defacing this religious artifact of questionableness to make it into a
Incredible.
train amulet.
Mhm.
I gotta say, because it's the
Steaming.
goddess of destruction, like
Kind of based.
And you're creating something out of it?
that's the other
Yeah.
aspect. Balance.
So you Hold on a sec. Let me think for a moment.
Start thinking this one through.
If you get smited, we're gonna have a talk.
We're gonna have a talk.
I want you to make me a strength check.
Oh, you fool. I have a plus
utter
3 to
fool.
strength.
You utter fool.
You have a +3?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
He has a 16. Yeah, he has a 16.
So
Woo!
as you start
Yeehaw!
to carve the
Wow.
so to refresh on what you're doing, you're carving the leather symbol.
Yeah, he's basically turning it into a train symbol.
Okay. So as you're carving it, you notice that it's very hard to do. Like this is taking you much longer than it would for normal work to leather.
I don't think this man has ever leather worked before, if much. So don't worry, he's too stupid to know.
Uh-huh. You continue, and after a moment, you get one line down.
Hooray!
Nice.
If they manage to pull this off, then I just keep picturing what was Lirenia, just somewhere off in the
Lirenia.
distance, like all of a sudden, like, why am I in a train?
Very funny. Yeah. So that's just the note. It's very hard to do, but you're doing it. You're certainly
He's having
doing
a
that.
great time.
I know.
It's to put into perspective, to turn it into a train, it might take you like probably the rest of the week.
That's
God.
fine. This is a hobby.
Worth it.
Yep, it's a hobby now.
I love defacing religious artifacts, you guys.
Oh, there you go. Exactly. Threatening to kill people, trying to destroy animals to eat them, desecrating, sacred symbols, it's all in a day's work for the Dust Devils.
So
I mean, we've already got the attention anyway, so may as well really get the attention.
With trains.
With trains.
Oh yeah.
Lorena was like thinking about trains for some reason.
We've already started unionizing her followers, so
That's how we get to her.
You may be the goddess of destruction, but have you ever considered trains?
Trains.
that's how we get trains to be built across.
And she's like, to destroy? No.
all right, so that's what Gwyn's doing. What are the rest of you guys doing as you wind down for the day.
Talking to worms.
Well, yeah.
Talking to worms.
Zyzie had a
Excellent.
good time talking with the worms.
Um, So, Zyzie, as you're talking with the worms in the area, they do tell you about the owlbear that you just left. It's doing all right.
Cool.
They also say that the river Styx is getting a little blocked up somewhere along it. So some of the water is kind of like flooding over the sides of the river.
River.
Goodness. That we happen to be close by?
No.
Okay. I was
The
gonna say,
river
I was starting to
Styx,
get a little
like, is there one that I'm not remembering, or like the
So
We're on the
one?
hook
if you look
then.
at the map,
Mhm.
there's
Oh.
a river that goes by Eliaswood
Mhm.
and down towards New Salutin. That's the river Styx.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay. Gotcha.
It starts
I
up in
see
the
it.
mountains at Tartanis, flows
Mhm.
along and by Eliaswood, and into the lake that's under that New Salutin is built
Hmm.
around.
Okay. All right.
So it's flooding?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's one part of it is flooding.
I'm
Mhm.
sure that's fine.
Yeah.
It's the beavers.
That'll be
I'm
great.
sure that's a Luton problem.
It
Mhm.
could be an
Yeah,
Eliaswood
that's
problem. You don't know. They're not very specific.
They're
That's right.
worms.
It is a floodplain. Right
Exactly.
there. That is a floodplain, given the curvature on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it's a
Oh, you don't
desert,
say.
so it floods instead of
Mhm.
absorbing. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. Mhm.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yep.
um.
Mhm.
So that's what Zyzie is doing.
Mhm.
What's
Mhm.
Dubhán doing?
Well, now that you've asked,
Thank you so much for asking.
thank you so much for asking. Altaria was trying to remember what all we talked to Lisbeth about. And so Dubhán is gonna, first of all, tiny peek at the lantern. You know,
Mhm.
just light it real quick, go, like when you reset the router, you wait 10 seconds, see if anything happens, and then you put it back
Mhm.
out.
Uh-huh. It
Uh-huh.
it doesn't change color. It's normal flame right now.
Beautiful. And then Dubhán is gonna wander over to Lisbon. If Lisbon is hit that point in setting up camp that it's like okay, now we sit for 5 minutes, like whenever that happens.
Mhm.
And just kind of sidle on over and say good evening.
Oh, good evening.
How have you all fared after the events of today?
Honestly, I was surprised you were able to talk him into guarding that owlbear for you.
Me as well, but I am very glad that that solved several problems, it seems. Hopefully there is a good ending for them both.
Well, you can only hope.
Exactly. And hopefully this gives Krusk a better outlet for things that would require a therapist. The Discord.
Perfect timing again.
Therapy has left the chat.
Yeah, it's because I've neglected to put in music again.
Mhm.
Just put the ambience back in real quick here. Here we go. Yeah, he just chuckles a little at that.
Mhm. trying to remember. So really quick, this is me double checking with you that I'm remembering correctly. Lisbon is going. They're the ones that are going to the mountains for the mushrooms, correct?
So, Lisbon wants to get to Ashfall, because Ashfall is like one of the main sources of his own income, because he sells light.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ashfall is a mine. So what's happening right now is that you guys are protecting him while he goes to Eliaswood. You're the protection detail for his caravan.
Let me see. The Altaria is referring to a side quest we took on. I believe it's the dwarves who want the mushroom, boss.
Ashveer wants the mushroom.
Okay.
Mushrooms.
Ashveer.
Ashveer wants the mushrooms. We got a plant quest for Stressor, and we're doing protection for. Okay.
Yeah.
I had it written down together a little too close, and I was desperately trying to remember who was who. Okay.
Yeah. Stressor would like a plant that only grows in and around Rattlesnake Canyon.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I had that clear before I start talking about things that Lisbon has no idea about. So
yeah.
You all stayed far enough back from the Owlbear situation, correct? There were no injuries or otherwise damages?
I believe I checked in with Raleigh and hold on, let me recheck what the other guy's name is that I probably came up with. I checked with Raleigh and El Nario about that. Some bullets flew past us a little bit, but no problems there.
Good. I would hate for there to have been unintended damage to your carts or people or anything of the sort.
Especially as inside the carts are the light bugs and mushrooms.
Yeah. It would be very bright.
It would not do to have the mushrooms be ruined by the change in light quality. You get the feeling that that's happened to him before.
Something terrible happened, and it's like your whole thing of mushrooms is gone, and you're like, that was so much work and time, and you had to shine a flashlight on it, and it's done.
Yeah.
If I may ask, how much light do these mushrooms put off? I'm curious. We are interested in things like trains, as you may have guessed, and that is a concern of if there is something on the tracks or something going on, or if it is nighttime and you're trying to inspect the cars or something of the sort, then you need light, correct? And so I am intrigued for sure as to how much light these mushrooms put off and perhaps how they work. What if there may be a use for us and our trains that we may pass along to our colleagues further looking into it as well?
Well, the mushrooms, to be used, must be ground up and into a paste and placed upon the lines of the walls. That stays for about 3 weeks before it fades. Though it's not really bright enough for finer details. That's where the glow bugs and the enchantments that I do come in.
So it is more for emergency lighting so that they may get out if something were to happen to the bugs or the enchantments, or if they are just maneuvering in the space.
Yes, exactly.
Fascinating. Do the glow bugs have specific conditions that they may survive under? Are they impacted by heat or cool? So we need to keep an eye. This is the desert, so of course it gets very hot and very cold, and I would like to keep them alive and well. Is that a concern that there is with these bugs?
As long as the cart is intact, its natural insulation will protect the bugs from the extreme temperatures. They don't seem to be that affected by heat, but they are rather affected by cold.
I see.
So I always have Elnari cover the insides of the cart with thick blankets to reinforce the insulation, of course.
Of course. I am fascinated. We have a concern with some of the train cars that we were using for transporting goods and materials, and insulating and protecting them can be a concern for sure, especially at high speeds and long distances if something were to shift or otherwise have issues. Are your bugs in a type of container where a concern is if they were to get loose? I've just realized that these are very suspicious questions, and I want to make sure that you are aware that there are no ill intents here. I am being genuine. I wish to learn more and see if we can perhaps apply these to other things and make sure that your cart and supplies are kept in good condition, especially as we have several gunslingers and others that may fire upon us and have a concern about further bullets.
Yes. So currently, individually, we keep them in glass jars. That is protected by an outer force layer. I've never had problems with the device that I use.
Mm-hmm. That is amazing.
Even when it's been pierced, I've never had. When the cart, the carriage, he mutters something in Undercommon for a moment.
I don't actually know if Gwyn? Dubhán. Nope, not on the list. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He mutters something in Under. You know, you probably know enough about, the fact that you're talking to a drow.
Yes.
You probably know enough that you can kind of vaguely recognize what Undercommon sounds like.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I may not know exactly what you're speaking, but I know roughly the language and I can get the tone.
It's kind of the tone of basically what is the correct word I'm trying to use.
Hashtag relatable.
Mm-hmm.
On the wooden sides of the wagon,
Mm-hmm.
I'm inflicting the problems. I can't remember this word. The wagon has been pierced. The force field I used to keep them in has not been. There's usually only problems when when I'm attempting to sell the glow bugs.
I see, as they are removed from that protection and therefore more fragile.
Correct.
One of the things that we are attempting to figure out with the design of our trains is if we are limited by the light available, as Irulan is more northern especially, and that is where we are from and where the trains are mostly now, there is an issue with the daylight versus nighttime and being able to operate at night and the safety and concern of light and being able to see where the train is going and if there are issues on the track ahead. And so something like this may be useful for making sure that at night we can either run the train or make sure it is protected.
It's very interesting. I
Oh?
have heard about the trains of Erlon, but I mostly work here in the Ceranos and the Villa de Juno, so I've never actually seen what these trains look like.
Dubhán is like doing the thing where you're so excited you're slightly vibrating of like, oh, somebody that's interested in trains but doesn't know much. Congrats, you've unlocked an unskippable cutscene.
And we will
Yes,
pull
so
away the camera as Dubhán is excitedly explaining to
Yes.
Lisbon, who is paying a rapt attention to this.
Yay.
Oh, yes,
Dubhán-
a friend.
Dubhán is like, here's what trains are, and here's how they're useful, and here's how we're trying to get them here. And you're a merchant, so you travel a lot, so I can get all kinds of information from you and tell you all about how these trains are good and potential for like lights and everything else. So it's yeah, just to kind of like define like where Dubhán would go with this rambling and things.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yes. Pull the camera away. Train.
Yeah. I point the camera at Maestro and Revelry. What are you guys doing?
So,
Well,
I
gosh,
know what
gee
Revelry wants to do.
willikers. Oh gosh, gee willikers, what are we doing? Let's
What's
see.
Maestro doing?
Well, Maestro was probably having a conversation with one of the one of the folks there.
The elves.
Probably like chit chat, like small talk, that sort of thing. And you like faintly hear, and it's just like, and if he is a lizard folk, then why does he call himself the fox? That doesn't really make sense, does it?
No,
so he's just kind of.
It really doesn't. You're talking with
you would think.
Raleigh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, because you would think now I can understand the connotations of the cleverness and the cunning and that sort of thing, but like, well, I'm not sure. Is there like any lizard folk equivalent of that same thing that would have probably been better? I mean, you really got to think about it, don't you?
Well, there are desert foxes, and I do think at some point we had a lot of trouble with them nicking our stuff.
Well, that would make sense then, wouldn't it? He looks thoughtful. But he's just like, just chit.
Yeah.
Little small talk, chat. Chatting them up, doing what Maestro does best, chatting up people.
Yeah.
So, exactly. They're talking about this guy. I don't know. What else? I mean, I guess like eventually, like maybe they would just like turn in for the night or whatever.
Yeah. Eventually, Raleigh goes. Eventually, Raleigh goes. I have to check up on the fungus, and pulls away from Maestro.
All right. Well, talk to you later. Enjoy the fungus checking, I suppose. So,
thank you.
All right, talk. And, and he goes off. He goes to go by. I'm assuming there's like a campfire somewhere around here, right?
Yeah,
campfire.
They set up a campfire because it's cold at night.
Yeah, exactly. Campfire, sitting around, some place to sit down, that sort of thing. He's gonna go do that. And if it just so happens to be in the vicinity of Revelry, I'm not going to complain or anything. But
it will be.
Yeah, But what he's going to do is he's probably going to go sit by the nearest campfire that has a surface rock of some kind or something to sit upon and that sort of thing. And he's going to start playing. He's going to pull out his cards, start playing solitaire because got to do something, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So that's what he's doing. He's playing a little bit of solitaire.
Revelry will also be sitting around the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to sit in there, and I think he's probably going to wait until people start turning in.
Mm.
So if everyone's turning in for the night, I think before Maestro goes, Revelry will be like, "Hey, Maestro, you mind staying up with me for this first watch?"
Oh, I don't mind a bit. I don't usually sleep anyway. Never was very good at sleeping.
Me either. What a coincidence. This will work out well then.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind the company.
Oh, not at all. So he goes, he gets his little, whoops, watch out, kitty. He gets his little cards and shuffles them up, puts them back together again, and, goes over there and sits down, near where Revelry is. And now there's a long, awkward silence.
And Revelry is going to break it with with a very normal topic, a very normal topic.
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely normal.
Say, Maestro, this might be a little bit of an odd question, but have you ever given much thought to, like purpose? Your purpose?
Oh, dang, we're going for the deep conversation here now, aren't we?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's no, that's me. That's just me commenting. That's not him.
I'm diving straight in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. All right, hold on. I got to get myself in serious mode here a second. So, Maestro does that little thing where, he sort of like puts his fingers together and puts his chin on top of his fingers and just closes his eyes, and he just seems very thoughtful about it for a moment. And then he gives a little shrug and he says, well, admittedly, Revelry, that's not really something I've given much thought to day by day, but what would you say you feel like your purpose ought to be in life?
I think Revelry tilts his head at that, and he's going to, well, I think purpose is a little different for me. I don't really function like organic folk do. Like you guys have hearts and souls that kind of tell you right from wrong, and I don't got that. Instead, I've got a function. I've got a purpose, and it's been a little bit of a long road finding mine, but when I did, I thought it was very cut and dry. It made sense to me. I had my purpose. It was either following it or wasn't, and that was right and wrong to me. I'm helping the archives I protected. That's it. And other side of it is a little bit more complicated. And I think he's going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's just nodding along. He's just making little agreement noises and stuff. So
I think that Revelry is going to start like drumming his fingers on the. He has like an empty holster at his side, which is where his like gun will like materialize from. It's not there right now, but he's just going to be drumming his fingers on the holster.
Well, Maestro,
No,
It's like he says, well, Revelry, I suppose, well, talking about that thing about souls and that sort of thing, I can rest assure you, Revelry, my opinion is that there's a lot of folks out there that ain't got a bit of a soul for all of being looking human. And if it was my personal opinion, I would say that you probably, for all of being a warforged, probably have more soul than most people I've met.
I think his
So,
fingers stop drumming at that, and he just kind of
mhm.
looks up.
And I dare say, I mean, if you forgive me for babbling on like this, I dare say that if you are possessed of a mind of your own and a soul and that sort of thing, I dare say you can figure out your own purpose in life. Might not always be obvious, but there you go.
I don't really know who I can't say that I'd know how.
Well, I'm a bit curious. Like, I can't say that I have associated very much with Warforged, but seems to me like you are pretty much your own person so far as like making choices and determining your own fate. So why wouldn't it be?
Weren't
Why
always.
would it be an issue to figure out a purpose?
We weren't always our own people, I suppose. We are, as our name suggests, made for war. And that war is over. It's been gone. It's been done for a while. And now we're being told that we have to figure something else out. And we have never really done that before. We had our function, we had our orders, and that's what drove us. We never really had to think for ourselves, and now we can. And it is new. It is very new, and I'm learning, finding.
Well, I mean,
You
Maestro leans back on his elbows a little bit. He's all relaxed now and stuff, and he just kind of, I just kind of look around a little bit, and you know, probably there's like some lizard thing running by or something like that, and he points it out and he says, "Well, I dare say that that little critter over there doesn't think much about what purpose it's supposed to have in life other than to eat bugs and etc. So, is it that big of a deal to you to have a purpose?"
As Maestro points
know,
at the lizard, it freezes and just looks over at you.
It goes.
River stares back.
It's just
Sticks his
frozen.
little tongue out. It sticks his little tongue out and goes.
Looks at eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it dives like into a hole in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
River was like, I was gonna say I'm jealous, but I don't think that's really what I, yeah, that ain't for me. But I don't really know how to function without one.
Well, that's fair. I know there's a lot of people that feel like they need to have some kind of meaning to their life in order to be able to call it properly a life, you would think. Can't say that I completely agree, but
I think that's partly why I'm asking you. I find myself here at a crossroads. Because I think in my search for purpose, accidentally got myself two. I found myself here at the archives, and I found myself getting attached to the people I was assigned to protect. Good folk coming in, and I find myself falling into that old familiar pattern with this group. It is nice to be a part of something, part of a group. It's been a while, or since I've had that form of, I don't know, camaraderie.
Well, that's fair. Maybe that's your purpose. I don't know. It's not for me or Gwyn or Dubhán or Zyzie or anybody around here to say what you're supposed to do. I suppose you've got mind enough that you can figure it out for yourself.
Hope so. 'Cause do believe I'm just going to cut to the chase here. How long have you been dead?
And Maestro blinks and looks at Revelry. And there's a little bit of a half smile that crosses his face, like he doesn't quite believe what Revelry just asked.
Revelry is just staring back, as caught, like just perfectly still.
Yeah. And he kind of turns his head. He kind of like does that thing, you know, where they push the tilt their hat up a little bit. And he's all like, "Did you say that again? What was that again?"
How long have you been dead?
He kind of laughs. And he looks down at his hands. He looks up at Revelry, and he says, "Well, last I checked, a dead man can't exactly be talking to another person, you know. Generally, dead people aren't that lively."
The dead can't, but there are ways for people to come back from it.
Maestro is still he's still kind of got that smile on his face, like he's trying to figure out if Revelry's joking or not. He's obviously like a little bit confused by the question. And he just kind of like shakes his head, and he's just like, "Last time I checked, I was not undead, as you say. I don't believe so."
Well,
And now and then he's like his gaze kind of turns a little bit inward, like he's really thinking about it, you know.
am I gonna read that he didn't know? Like, do they know?
So, what I want you to do is Revelry, make an insight check.
I'm so good at these.
Maestro, either deception or persuasion. Don't tell us which. Just roll it.
Don't say.
Just say what it is.
Just don't say.
I'll say.
Just roll it. Just roll it.
Roll it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll it. Give me just a second.
Versus
I'm
my
gonna roll
plus
it.
charisma versus my +1 insight. I got a natural 1. Everyone is rolling like crap.
Nice.
I don't think there's any way for me to. There's no way.
Nope. You just gotta deal with getting a natural 1 on that.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
It somehow feels in character.
Yeah, poor Revelry, trying so hard.
I know.
He's trying so hard. He's not used to this.
He's so bad at it.
Small talk. I mean, my gosh, I can relate to you, Revelry. I suck at small talk too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm just here like,
Cackling.
especially because like
Sportling.
I've
Sportling.
known this since the beginning because of course I talked to all of you about your characters.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think with that spread, Maestro is very hard for you to read, Revelry.
Mm-hmm.
But Maestro seems extremely genuine. Right? Gently?
Oh, absolutely.
You didn't know.
He just kind of like raises up his eyebrows, like, and he says, "If you don't mind me asking, Revelry, like I said, I don't know that much about Warforged and all that, but is it possible that when Warforged drink too much oil or something, it's along the same lines of like alcoholic consumption? Because if that's the case, I would ask, have you been and he makes a little like bloop noise, like with his fingers, like
Revelry tilts
hit the bottle.
tilts his head. I'm not following.
Well, Revelry, my dear Warforged friend, and he kind of laughs and that sort of thing. He's just like, he looks at him and he says, "Rest assured, I am quite certain I'm as alive as the next fella, and I would prefer to stay that way if it's all the same to you."
I think Revelry at that is going to do Divine Sense again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There is definitely an undead sitting exactly where Maestro is.
No, I'm pretty sure. See,
Well, if
I'm
you
not
don't mind,
whatever. Yeah.
if you don't mind, how are you determining that? He looks, Maestro looks genuinely a little bit confused here.
So this is where it gets a little complicated. I told you my purpose is to guard the archives, to protect it. I swore an oath to do that. That is part of my purpose. The other part, the one that came first, was to assist in
As you
a very
pause while you're talking, you remember part of
I'm
the
not supposed to talk about it.
words of your contract. Don't show the hourglass to those you don't trust.
I think he
Revelry.
trusts.
Do you trust
Mhm.
Maestro?
Oh, do you? Good question.
I think he's gonna look up, make direct eye contact with Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
We fought side by side. You've had my back, I've had yours. I'd say we make a pretty good team. And I'd like to think that you were my friend. Am I correct?
Maestro takes a deep breath and looks at Revelry. And he's like, why wouldn't I be?
I think he trusts,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's going to hold out the hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
Maestro,
You know the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
when you look at the hourglass,
Mm-hmm.
there's a slight pain in your chest, an ache.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's it.
Sit.
Just an ache. Not.
Mm.
It's kind of like longing.
He unconsciously is like his fingers kind of go to his chest for a second, and they just so happen to be on the little, I'm not sure what it's called, but you know, like how they wear like the boleros,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the little, I don't know what you call it, the little slide thing that usually is like it's in the shape of a cow skull or whatever. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
The like pendant, the pendant that
Yeah,
is on
the pendant.
the bolo tie.
The pendant, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's doing, and he's not really like doing this consciously, I can tell you that right now. But when he shows him the hourglass, interestingly enough, he's touching his hands automatically go to the pendant on his bolero. And it just so happens that there is an hourglass on that bolero.
Huh?
Yeah.
But he doesn't really say anything. He's just like, he clears his throat a little bit. That's a nicely made hourglass. He just kind of raises his hand. He raises his eyebrows like, what? He's like kind of like, what am I? How am I supposed to react? I felt something, but I don't really understand it myself. So
I think Revelry tilts his head at that.
mm-hmm.
You don't recognize it. Is the symbol, is the bow tie, the bolero, is that the same symbol?
So
It is a
Or
symbol
is it
of an
just an hourglass?
hourglass, but yeah, just tell him, Heart.
So the symbol of the hourglass on gently on Maestro's bolo tie is a little cracked. It looks familiar. It's not the same as the one you're holding up, but it might be similar to, say, for example, someone who might have at least observed Lady Virasta at some point in their life, honored her.
You're wearing her symbol. Right there.
Maestro looks down at the bolero, and his hand goes around it, and then his hand goes up. His hand goes up to his throat. Interesting gesture. And he's all like, well, and you can tell at this point it's something's unnerved him a little bit, although he's trying to kind of keep his cool about it. But he's kind of like, there's definitely a reaction of some sort, and all of this stuff is like, there's something going on in that brain of his, but it's hard to tell what it is. And he takes it and looks down, and he's like, well, I mean, isn't she like the patron saint of travelers and that sort of thing? I mean, I imagine there's a lot of folks that would wear her symbol and travel around as it is.
Yeah. A face as well.
Mm-hmm.
She. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Revelry. Why do you ask? No, he's rubbing against his neck while he says that, but like he's really trying to keep his cool, but you can tell there's something that's a little off about him.
Your neck. You typically don't.
His hand immediately
Don't
goes
do
away
that.
from it, and he clutches it. He takes his hand and he clutches them together, and he's all like, "Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a bit of sore throat or something like that." And then he clears his throat. Well, Revelry, if you don't mind, I think I need a little bit of air. You mind? I'm gonna take a little walk around.
Wait, Maestro, I didn't mean to.
No. It's perfectly fine, Revelry. And he gives like a little chuckle, and he just kind of like pats him. He does a little bonk bonk, and it makes like a little thump, thump, thump sound.
He's gonna put his hand on your hands. He's gonna put his hand on your hand to stop you.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna say, "I will not say anything."
Maestro quickly
Won't
takes
say a
that
word.
hand away. He quickly takes that hand away.
He will.
He says,
will
he's
let go
like,
immediately.
he's all like, he takes a deep breath and he's like, "There is nothing to say, Revelry." And then he tips his hat. He turns around. You can tell he's bothered. He's But it's a good question is why? Why is he reacting like this? It's a bit odd. Does he even know why he's reacting like this? I don't know.
I mean, someone just told him he's dead. I think he's reacting like this.
He's very badly.
Yeah. Maestro, he starts to turn around like he's going to walk away, and then he stops for a minute. He looks over Revelry and he says, "Maybe whatever it is you're using to detect, maybe it needs some attunement or something. I don't know." And he just does this little hat like again. He goes, tip, tips the little hat, turns around.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got to it, Rev. You got to it.
That's him.
So
I'm like, that's so
with
cool.
Maestro going to take a walk and Revelry settling in for the night, do we want to stop here and pick up next time with quote unquote tomorrow morning?
That is good with me.
We can do that.
Yeah.
That is
Long
fine.
rest.
Good way to end it.
Yeah.
I will
Maestro's
say-
not going to rest anyway, so
I don't think. Revelry for sure isn't.
Yeah, he's gonna walk around and look at the stars. Yeah.
The others are gonna
About this
peacefully
night,
dream about trains.
Yeah, exactly.
I will
Totally
say-
normal.
Totally normal.
Things.
Before I forget,
Mhm.
especially now that we're kind of quieting down for the night and we shouldn't need more spells before we get a long rest. Dubhán is going to make sure to do another sending to Bernard, warning Bernard that they didn't just find a random owlbear that they were debating eating and please come pick it up. There was a situation involved in that, and now they've hired an owlbear sitter. I haven't quite figured out the wording on that, so I'll let you know, but there is a message that was sent to Bernard about that so that he has some context.
Yeah, and Bernard's you don't have to send me the specific
Okay,
wording.
yeah.
Bernard's response is going to be, "Oh, okay."
This may as well happen with you, crazy
Yeah, lady, literally, this may as well happen. At least you're not making me pick up a bug.
poo. Yeah, fair. But I did
It's
want
a
to say
distant
that.
relative.
Yeah.
I love the implication that Bernard is super chill with just going to pick up a very dangerous owlbear, but Bugs is where he crosses the line.
I mean,
Yeah.
have you seen how he is in Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
You hand him a shark
Honestly,
and a
fair.
great whale, and he's like, ah, yeah, sure. And you hand him a tarantula, and he's like, hell no.
Relatable.
That's fair, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that we've
Oh my gosh.
finished that up, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming to listen. Goodbye.
Bye.